All right, so this is a video just shared from Field Development Manager Cathy Cocazella, and it's got some amazing information about recruiting. So fasten your seatbelts and watch.
Hey everybody, it's Cathy Cocazella. I am coming to you live from my home in Colorado, and I'm super excited to be talking to you guys. So I hope you're going to jump in and join in. I'm going to share an update and a few tips. I see Anthony's watching. Hey Anthony, just got off the phone with Anthony. Hey Kelly, welcome. Hi Stephanie. I see Crystal. All right, lots of people coming on. Melody, oh my gosh, how are you doing, Melody? My heart is breaking for you. I know you dislocated your knee and your elbow. We hope you're feeling better. Hey, Terry, how are you? I see Christina and Melody, Aaron. All right. Hey, Melissa. All right, glad so many of you guys are here. Okay, so I'm going to jump in and share a couple of things. First of all, you guys know that we have our amazing offer where you can get 3,000 bonus points for recruiting in January. So I hope you guys are just asking everybody everywhere you go. And we are going for a goal of 2,000. Although the other day we said, you know, it's 2018. Why don't we go for 2018? So I love that idea. What do you guys think? Let's go for 2018. Are you with me? Just say yes in the comments. So as you know, we have had amazing speakers. We've had Kristen and Stacy and Claudia share their story and some of their amazing tips. They've been absolutely fantastic. We're going to continue this through the month of January. And we are going to have, next week, we're going to have the one and only Stacy Itzel, of course, new National Executive Director and Circle of Honor recipient. So, of course, you're going to want to be here next Wednesday to listen to Stacy live at 10 a.m. Central Time. And so I just wanted to share an update. I believe Judy Joel just sent an email out to all of the directors a little bit ago, letting you guys know that we are at 455 new consultants for January. So that is super exciting. And we need to just keep it going. We know usually the second half of the month we have a lot more recruiting, which we are counting on because we want to hit that 2018. So what I thought I would do is just talk a little bit about creating possibility thinking. I mean, we know we have a great deal with our kit. We're all adults, we're smart, we know it's a good deal, and you want to be sharing that, but at the same time, you want to be sharing about possibility thinking. So most of you that know me know I love to share some stats. So I have some stats for you. And I know you're going to ask if I'll post them. I will post them later on this afternoon so you can refer to them. But what I want to talk to you guys about is mainly two things. Why do people need Pampered Chef, and why do they want Pampered Chef? Okay, why do they want to be a part of our company? So the first thing I wanted to share was a little bit about why people want to be a part of Pampered Chef. And these are some interesting statistics just basically on cooking and how cooking is on the rise. And one of the statistics is that millennials are 2 times as likely than boomers to cook at home. So that is a great reason that they would want to be a part of Pampered Chef. 72% of Americans cook 4 or more nights a week. So there's another good one for you. And 54% of millennials said they would rather cook at home than go out or do takeout. So 74%, that's a big number. And 27% of millennials said they are very interested in cooking classes. So does that give you a lot of reasons about why you can share Pampered Chef opportunity with people, and that people want to be a part of Pampered Chef? They want to be a part of this whole cooking trend. Another thing I want to talk to you about is something called the gig economy. This is kind of a new buzzword. I don't know if you guys have heard about the gig economy, G-I-G, gig economy, but it's basically like someone who has maybe a side gig in addition to their part-time or full-time job. So maybe they are, driving for Uber, maybe they are, I know a lot of people at Christmas time went and worked for Amazon. We heard about a lot of retired people going to work for Amazon. and how difficult it was to be in that job, standing on their feet all day long. And then, of course, there are a lot of people that have a direct sales business. So in other words, they're part of the gig economy. And do you know that 44% of our United States adults have participated in the gig economy? So people are looking for something extra to do. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about offering the business. And then the last piece of why people want to be a part of Pampered Chef is that meal times are sacred. I feel like they're actually endangered. You know, technology has, the intention of technology is to bring people, you know, closer together and more connected, but it's actually disconnecting people from, you know, each other. And they're just not, the families are not as connected as they used to be. And here's the stat that kind of supports that. Nearly 50% of parents say that they share fewer meals with their family than when they were growing up. So the fact that meal times are sacred and endangered is a little bit scary. So I wanted to share those stats. And secondly, I want to talk about why people need Pampered Chef, and just a little bit about, you know, the income and why people need Pampered Chef income. First, let's just talk about recruiting people in general. I hear a lot of people say, you know, gosh, I don't know if I want to recruit. I don't want to feel pushy. I don't know what to say. I don't know if I can help them in their business. And the thing I want you to realize is all of that is about you. And what I want you to realize is recruiting really doesn't have anything to do with you. It has to do with what you can offer to everybody else. So think about these people that might need Pampered Chef: college students and college grads. 61% of college grads are unemployed when they graduate. All right, that, oh, yikes, sad statistic. I know some of you have college students now and you're probably a little panicked. 40% of college students are underemployed and heavily in debt. 34% have student loans of about $30,000 or less. And 17% have student loans of $30,000 to $50,000. Oh my gosh, yikes, that is scary, is it not? I also think about people that were hit by the recession that we had a few years back. I know a lot of people had to get rid of their 401k. So think about people who are retiring or looking to retire. That's another group you can reach out to. And then I always think about people that have demeaning jobs. Maybe they're in a job where they're not treated what they're worth, or worse than that, they're not paid what they're worth. So, you know, there's always somebody that doesn't feel right about the job they're in. Let them know about our Pampered Chef opportunity. And then let's talk about debt. The average American family has $15,675 of credit card debt. I know that's a lot. That is a heavy burden to bear. I know some of you might be going, woohoo, I'm above average. No, just kidding. But $15,675, that's a lot of debt. And that's not to mention auto loans or mortgage debt as well. And then the other one that I think is really important to take note of is that 56% of all divorce is related to financial strain. So I hope that gives you a few more reasons why people need Pampered Chef and who might need Pampered Chef. But I want to share a Chinese proverb that someone shared with me early on in my direct sales career. And this proverb says, if you find something and you derive benefit from it, you're obligated to share it with others. And the minute I heard that, that's what I felt like. It took the focus off of me and it put it on other people who really need that. So be thinking about that proverb. If you find something and you derive benefit from it, you're obligated to share it with others. So I wanted to mention one other thing. I think it was Barb Duke. I don't know exactly who the originator is, but I think Barb Duke last fall kind of created this baby steps to recruiting. And if you've heard about baby steps to recruiting, I would recommend that you are implementing that, where basically you're giving your consultants one small little thing to do at their show or while they're out and about to talk about recruiting. And I'm going to share with you one of my favorite baby steps. I'm not sure if this is in Barb's list, but that is talking about the Life Tastes Great brochure. And what I would recommend that you teach every single consultant on your team to do, challenge them to do this at every single show, is to make sure that they hand this out during their confident close. You know, that's when you're doing your little booking and recruiting spiel, right? And then telling them how they can order, and have them flip it over and have them show the back of this brochure. That one has my notes on it. This one doesn't. There you go. And so what I recommend you do is you say, you know what, we have 4 types of consultants. So I want you guys just to look at the back of this brochure. And on this brochure, you're going to see this very first category. Somebody tell me what that says. All right, so of course, when you ask someone to share, then they are more engaged. All of a sudden, people stop and focus and they pay attention, right? Because they're thinking, oh no, what if somebody calls on me? What's that first category say about what kind of person that we might need with Pampered Chef? And it says, this is a person who wants to earn some fun money. And all you simply have to do then is just say, okay, so what would fun money be? And mostly people are going to say things like, you know, get my nails done, or go shopping, or if you're Gene Jonas, go buy shoes, right? You know, go out to dinner, have a, you know, just something fun like that. All right. So that's what they'll say. And then you just move to the next category and say, so how much would they make in a month? And somebody's going to say $110 to $510. Right? And that's in 1 to 3 hours a week. And these are actual facts from our field. These are facts of actual income. So this is important for you to know that. The second category are for people who want to contribute to their household income. So what might somebody want to do if they wanted to contribute to their household income? Again, you're going to hear things like, you know, pay the mortgage, or a car payment, or maybe to pay a certain bill. All right. And then again, you say, and how much would they make? And people are really surprised when they see that in 3 to 6 hours per week, you can earn $665 to $1,110 per month. All right. So simply just walking them through this. Third type of consultant, they achieve a specific financial goal. What's a specific financial goal that somebody might have in this room? Just ask that at your shows. You know, I don't know about you guys. Everybody talks about saving for retirement, but nobody ever talks about saving for a wedding. Weddings are expensive. I know probably many of you have kids that are getting married, or maybe you're getting married, and weddings are expensive. You know, a house remodel, a vacation. So something that's kind of a step above just contributing to the regular family bills. That's the type of consultant, you know, that we're looking at here. That type of consultant can make how much? $1,400 to $18,000 in a month. And yes, I said a month, right? That's in 8 to 15 hours a week. This is all you have to do. And then the very last one is people that want to make full-time income, but they need flexibility. Who might be somebody who needs full-time income but needs flexibility? And you're going to hear answers like, you know, taking care of aging parents, or, you know, I have 6 kids at home, or whatever their situation might be. And I think the important thing here to share after you share the income and the number of hours is to say, you know, every day there are people in Pampered Chef that have built their business strong enough to be leaving their full-time job that they're not in love with, and they're doing Pampered Chef, a job that they really love. So that's it. Just share the Life Tastes Great brochure, have them flip it over, walk through it. That is one really simple thing that any consultant can do. And make sure that you guys are sharing your business with passion. I just think your passion, your energy is so exciting. And I'm going to close with one little story. And this story is about when I was in the direct sales business. My son was 3 years old. All right. Does anybody have a 3-year-old? Are they normally really quiet when you're on the phone? Never, never. And so typically what happens is they're very loud when you're on the phone. So I remember one day I was on the phone. I was talking to one of my directors, and she did such a fun event at her house. And I was sincerely excited. So I'm talking to her. I'm going, oh my gosh, that is great. I love that. Wow, that is so exciting. And I'm just going on and on, just talking to her. And all of a sudden, my son, who was 3 years old at the time, who was very, very quiet, comes up to me, and he's like tapping me on the leg. And he's like, Mommy. And he's whispering, Mommy, to me. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, like somebody must have died, because 3-year-olds don't ever whisper, right? And so I said, you know, hold on just a second. And I said, honey, you know, what do you need? And he goes, I know what. And I said, what do you mean you know what? And he goes, I know what. And I said, well, what, honey? He goes, she got her first recruit. So I hope you're laughing with me, because if a 3-year-old knows the passion of welcoming people to the business, then I think all of you do as well. So make sure you're sharing your passion. Go out there and tell everybody about our opportunity. Oh, I like all your laughs and giggles. That's fun. So anyway, you guys, we are cheering for you, and we can't wait to see the numbers. We know we're going to hit this goal. We have every bit of belief in you guys. You're going to go out and you're going to be offering this to absolutely everybody. So challenge yourself. How many people is that a day? Is that 5 people a day you're going to talk to? Is it 10 a day? Is it making sure you ask every single person at your checkout chat if they'd be interested in earning extra income, or maybe they want a little more fun in their life, right? That's a great question to ask, right? If they'd be interested in earning extra income, or they'd like a little bit more fun in their life. Most people will say yes to one of those, and then you can certainly tell them about the business. So great to be with all of you guys today. Stay tuned for next Wednesday to see Stacy Itzel, and have a great weekend. Go out there and find some team members. All right, take care, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.